that's the problem in politics, is money finds a way. We have to learn how to control it. I really think that will be the untold story of this election. When they're expecting now somewhere between $4 and $5 billion spent in this off-year election. Unprecedented, unheard of. If we don't figure out a way to rein that in, if Americans don't stand up and say, we can't keep doing this. I mean, and let me give you another statistic that sums this up pretty well. They estimate that 2/3, almost 70%, but at least 2/3 of every television advertising, a piece of advertising that's running in every Senate race in America, on average, 2/3 are being paid for by outside groups. In states like North Carolina, 90% are paid by non-North Carolina groups. Very often a small group of people, about 144 of them, that have raised hundreds of millions of dollars to impact elections, very often selfishly for their own interests. When that happens, and the people in these states do not have a voice of their own, when their little bit of money now is trumped by one person or one small group of people's big money, you've got a system that is askew, a system that is run amok, and we cannot sustain it. You wonder why some of these big issues aren't dealt with, from global warming to income insecurity to overpopulation. We could go, and I can lecture on this for hours, on we need leaders to deal with those issues. It's not happening out there. And yet we wonder why people are turned off. And the danger, though, is, and I would say again, the danger is the only way to trump money in politics, and some of these groups are spending money to trump it on their own, I get that, but the only way to trump money truly is through votes. So we have to figure out how, in this climate, when people are kind of naturally and unfortunately turned off, that we've got to turn the tables and say, now's the time where you have to get involved. Now's the time you have to step up. Your voice can beat money, but only your voice. You have to step up. You have to vote. You have to make your voice known. If you do that, I believe still optimistically we can take it back. But we are on a very dangerous, slippery slope, and we need leaders to bring it back.